Hi guys, my name is Naisha and welcome to Motherhood Made Simple. In today's video, I decided to do a what's for dinner. I'm going to share two recipes with you guys. The first one's going to be a Crockpot chicken noodle soup. The second one is going to be General's Toast chicken. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how I plan my meals out for the month and then how I do my grocery list and order all my groceries for the month. Alright, so Andre wasn't feeling too well, so I'm going to make him some chicken noodle soup. And I'm going to make it in the crock pot. So if you're wanting to make this, all you're going to need is just some type of chicken. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs here. I have 2 containers of chicken broth. I have celery, onions, and carrots. I don't have any crushed garlic, so I'm going to use garlic powder, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. I'm just going to take all of this, dump it in the crock pot, cook it on high for 4 or 3 hours, and then I'll add in the noodles the last 30 minutes. Now, if you're new to my channel, I just want to let you know I do not measure seasonings. I go by taste, but if I had to guess, I guess I would use a half a teaspoon of each one. Stir everything around. Cook on high for 3 to 4 hours depending on your crock pot. When there's 30 minutes remaining, add your noodles. And here I just added a little more water just to cover the noodles. We're all done. Okay, so for this recipe, you're going to need 6 to 7 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You're going to need some ginger, some pepper, some salt, some flour, General Toast sauce of your choice. I get mine from Aldi's. And this time I'm throwing in some of these bell peppers just because I have them in the freezer and I want to use them up. First thing I'm going to do is take the seasonings and season the chicken. Then I'm going to toss it with flour, and I do this in a Ziploc bag because I don't like, see, it's right there, I don't like touching the chicken myself. So I'm just going to dump the chicken in there, throw the seasoning in there, and then toss it around in a bag like you see here. And then once the chicken is all coated in the flour, then you're going to start to fry it. You're also going to want to make your rice. I'm just doing jasmine rice. Once your oil gets to about 350 degrees and it's hot, I usually sprinkle a little bit of flour in it to make sure it's popping and sizzling. Once it does that, then you can throw your chicken in and cook it in small batches until all the chicken is cooked. So now that all my chicken pieces are fried up, I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing the vegetables. I'm going to start off with adding some bell peppers into the frying pan here with a little bit of oil. And then I'm also going to add in this spinach. I'm doing spinach this time because I didn't have broccoli and I still want to add some type of green to this dish. So for the first time I'm trying spinach and it actually tastes really, really good. So we're just going to wilt down the spinach and the bell peppers together. And then once they are wilted down, I'm going to toss in the cooked chicken. The last thing we're going to do is just add in our sauce, stir it all together, and then let it simmer for about 2 more minutes on the stove. You guys, this meal was so good. It's all done. I serve this on a plate with rice. I put the chicken on top and I put a little bit of pistachios on mine, but I leave that off for the boys. This one is definitely a kid favorite. Alright guys, so as promised, here is my monthly meal plan. And I'll kind of go over real quick what I have planned out for the month, and then I'll show you my grocery list. So on here we have fried chicken, and I don't necessarily do it on these days. This is just what, you know, I have. I like putting the Post-its on this little dry erase calendar that I have, and then I have the items here, and then I cook them on whatever day, we decide we want to have them. And one more thing to mention is that I only have 5 meals here because on every Tuesday we do tacos and every Friday we do pizza. So I really only need to come up with 5 fresh ideas for the week. And then every Tuesday we always do tacos, and Friday, like I said, is pizza. So far for the menu this month, I have fried chicken with sides, marry me chicken, spaghetti, shrimp alfredo, buffalo wings and fries. I have chili with cornbread, broccoli and cheddar soup, crockpot parmesan, garlic parmesan chicken, crockpot Swedish meatballs, and crockpot pulled pork. And one more thing to mention, I do have a lot of crockpot meals lined up here and here, just because those are weeks that Dre has chemo and they're long chemo days. So I like to put stuff in the crock pot in the morning, and that way when we come home, our dinner is already done. So I have chicken pot pies, crock pot Philly cheesesteaks, crock pot beef and broccoli, crock pot lasagna, shrimp and broccoli with rice. I have Cajun salmon with sides, Mississippi roast, it goes in the crock pot as well, baked salmon with sides, baked ziti, and lo mein. So once I figure out what we're going to have for the month, I then write out a list based on what department everything's in, so that I know exactly what I need to get from the store. So I have it categorized by meats, frozen, breads and pasta, dairy, cans, and then I have etc. here. And I do like doing my meal plans by the month. One, it keeps me super organized. Two, I've realized that since I've been doing this, I've been saving so much money on groceries. And when I do things like order groceries on Walmart pickup, it saves me so much money because I'm not physically going in the store and getting items that I don't need. I'm only ordering what I need to make my meals for the month. And I feel like when you do your grocery, planning for the month, then you're less likely to go in the store and spend, more money. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is what we're having for this month. This is my list. I will order this stuff tomorrow, and then it'll be here, and then I'll have everything we need for the month. And I didn't put breakfast and lunches on here because I already meal prepped a bunch of that stuff the other day. That video is either going to come out before this one or after it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, you guys.